It's time to take off your slippers and put on your runners. It is time to shake off passivity and step into your destiny. It is time to get out of your bed and shake off containment and step into the new plans, purposes and assignments and alignments that the Lord is placing before you. Over the last year, a lot of us have been locked down, we've been contained, we've been quarantined, and a sense of passivity, a sense of trying to protect and preserve what we have can creep into that, a sense of just trying to maintain and manage what we have rather than grow and stretch and increase. But the Lord is now saying it is time to shake that off, because the next 90 days, He says, I want you to take off your slippers and I want you to start running again. I have things for you in the next 90 days that are going to move you further and faster into your destiny and your purpose and my plan for you than you could have experienced in 2, 3, 5 years before this. That actually things have shifted so much in the spiritual atmosphere. We know things have shifted in the physical atmosphere. We know things have changed in our world in the last 12 months. But I always say that what happens in the physical is simply a reflection of what is happening in the spiritual, invisible realm. And in the spiritual realm, there has been warfare, there has been contending, there have been battles, there have been wars. There has been so much going on in the invisible spiritual realm, but something has now shifted. You may not feel it yet, but something has now shifted. And I believe that there is an open window. And I believe that the next 90 days for you are going to be significant. That you are going to experience that word that we use so much that's overused, breakthrough, in your finances in the next 90 days. That you've been struggling to get out of debt. The next 90 days you're going to see something shift. Some of you have been applying for jobs and you haven't even been hearing back from the company. In the next 90 days, you're going to get a job. Some of you have been praying for a spouse. 30 years old, 35 years old, you're a 36, 37-year-old girl, and you're starting to think this is not going to happen for me. I want to say to you, in the next 90 days, keep your eyes and ears open, because you're going to meet somebody. Some of you have been battling illness, battling sickness, battling pain in your body, battling affliction in your body. The next 90 days, you're going to see a release from that. The next 90 days, some of you are going to buy a house. You're going to move house. Even some of you are going to relocate across the country or to other places. But the next 90 days, some of you who don't own a house are going to own a property. Some of you who are church leaders who have been looking for a building are going to find your own place and space and location for you to meet. I'm believing for our family for a property. We don't actually own a house. We live in a church parsonage. I'm believing in the next 90 days, by this summer, that we, our family, are going to own a house. Some of you are going to find yourself in places of promotion and visibility. You've been serving faithfully behind the scenes for so long. You've been serving in obscurity. The Lord has seen your faithfulness. You're not looking for a position. You're not looking for a platform, but the Lord is going to bring you into a place of prominence because He trusts you. He trusts your character. He trusts your heart. Some of you are going to see leaders moved aside. People who have been in places of prominence are either going to step aside or they're going to be moved aside. And new people, unknowns, obscure people are going to step up. And you're going to think, where did they come from? There's going to be acceleration in movements. There's going to be acceleration in entrepreneurship. Some of you are going to get business ideas. The Lord is going to release in the next 90 days dreams and visions. There is going to be a significant, and some of you are already experiencing that. Some of you in the last week or two are experiencing more prophetic dreams and prophetic visions and pictures and words than you've ever had before, and you're not sure what's going on. The Lord is releasing downloads from heaven right now. He is releasing blueprints for you. He is releasing plans for you. He is releasing destiny into your hands if you would receive it. But I really believe the Lord wants to say this. It's time to take off your slippers and it's time to put on your runners. And I'm going to actually do something here. I want to give you a runner, and I want you to receive it. Shake off passivity, shake off containment, shake off confinement. Take this runner, this lovely fresh runner. Take it, put it on, put off your slippers, turn off the Netflix, stop binge watching, stop wasting time, and start stepping into and contending for what God has for you. What does that look like? It looks like coming before the Lord in prayer. It looks like coming into the secret place. It looks like getting up an hour earlier in the morning, praying in the Spirit. It looks like writing down that what God is saying to you and starting to prophetically declare it over your life as if it's already happened. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually saying, I'm believing God that we have a house by this summer. I'm believing God that we have a property by this summer. I'm believing. Some of you are going to get book ideas. Some of you might get book deals, but some of you are going to start writing books in the next 90 days. God has been stirring a book within you over the last year, and you've been procrastinating. You're going to start putting pen to paper. You're going to start typing words, and there's a flow that is going to happen. This is a time of unusual acceleration, and I am so aware that words like breakthrough and acceleration are thrown about way too much by prophetic people. But we are also told in the Bible that the sons of Issachar in the Old Testament were men who understood the times that they were living in and knew how to respond to it appropriately. And I believe these are unique. This is such a unique season we're in right now as we come out of lockdown, as we come out of all these restrictions. It's almost like as the doors open up in buildings again, as the doors open up in restaurants again, as the doors open up in churches again, that the doors of the heavens are opened again, that there's an open window, there's an open door, there's an open heaven, and the Lord wants you to step into what He has for you. So I just want to declare God's favour over you. I want to declare supernatural blueprints, downloads into your heart, into your life. I want to declare provision over you. I want to declare abundance over you. For those of you who want a husband or a wife, I want to declare that the Lord is going to bring along your life partner. For those of you who need a house, I'm going to believe that the Lord is going to bring a property for you. For those who need a job, I'm believing that the Lord is going to prosper you in a job. I believe in that the next 90 days you're going to see a significant turnaround, a significant shift, that actually you're going to be shocked. In 6 months, it's almost like, the picture I keep getting is almost like that time lapse on your phone where it's like, everything happens so quickly. In 6 months, you're going to look back and go, what just happened there? What was that all about? Guys, be blessed. I'm having a walk around the beautiful lakes. These lakes are beside the church near where I lead here in Northern Ireland. It is 6 p.m. here, or close enough to it, and I just pray God's blessing, God's favour, God's abundance and goodness over your life. Bye.